I've shown this picture. I made it a point to tell the New Yorker that it was the 30th. I have shown this picture to various artists.
Okay.
This is Bored Ape Yacht Club's main logo that they use across all of their branding and social media accounts. Not too bad, right? How about
It
now?
does look like it.
Most of them laugh uncomfortably in sheer disbelief. The audacity to do this is mind-blowing. It does not take a genius to see that this Bored Ape Yacht Club logo is a direct copy of the Totenkopf. The skull and bones represents death and was used by both Prussia and Nazi Germany as a military emblem representing death heads. I only mention Prussia because that will play out later when we examine some of the bored apes. Both logos also have 18 teeth. If you're unfamiliar, the alt-right white supremacists and neo-Nazis love alphanumeric code. The number 8
context that they provided is that literally it's meaningless. They said that these are just apes in a swamp who like drawing penises on a penis wall. That's the official story of Bored Ape Yacht Club from the mouth of Nicole, the CEO.
Sounds good to me.
That's it. Like, end. Done. Like, there's nothing else.
They called me with like, hey, we're gonna do this thing, and like, you know, just explaining
Alright,
the
we should be
idea.
good.
And I kind of giggled and was like, oh yeah, I mean, but people are just gonna draw penises.
Yeah, of course.
And that was it. Like, I was just like, I didn't think anything of it. We hung up.
Uh-huh.
Like, the stupid thing that I said that I never would have thought about transformed into, well, what if they do draw penises?
Yeah.
And
Where's this on? What is
why
this
do people
interview?
draw penises? And, you know, it turned into, well, it's a bathroom.
What the-
Right.
What the fuck?
You know, it's a toilet stall. And it's a dive bar.
Uh-huh.
But it's not a dive bar. It's a yacht club that's a dive bar. But it's in a swamp. And it's gonna be this like future vision of Miami.
Okay.
And, you know, it's all of these like
Catch
bored
25
apes.
subs.
And
What
they
the
just
fuck?
created this like story and this world.
Let's play a game of I Spy. The cover of this Rolling Stone art is a direct reference to Hieronymus Bosch, who painted pictures like these in order to hide things in them.
My dad has that painting on his wall.
Spot the racist dog whistle.
The hand?
Ape hands are a racist dog whistle, alluding to the practice of Belgian King Leopold II cutting off Congolese hands for punishment in not working hard enough to produce rubber. The Congolese then started cutting off fellow African hands as it became a currency valuable to the Belgians in itself. Never underestimate the ability for Bored Ape Yacht Club founders to be this demented. Let's try this again. This is footage
What?
of the Bored Ape Yacht Club video game. See anything interesting?
What
What's
the
up with
fuck?
these bananas? Why is the bushel of bananas conveniently shaped like a swastika? 4. Sass. Zayshawn Ali.
What?
Conveniently shaped.
You know, that's
said, "Welcome to America and the real Virginia." Why did you use those words?
The
toward
real
a dark-skinned
Virginia.
American?
Tim, I made a mistake. I said things thoughtlessly. I've apologized for it as well I should. But there was no racial or ethnic intent to slur anyone. If I had any idea that word, and to some people in some parts of the world was an insult, I would never do it because it's contrary to what I believe.
Well, where
and
did
who
the
I
word
am.
come from? It must have been in your
Just made
consciousness.
up. Just
Made
made up word.
My theory is that the primary
yeah, it just came out of nowhere, guys. Like, I don't know, like, I mean...
clear distinction of what type of monkey both guanan and macaques are. They are part of the Old World classification of monkeys. In 2006, a Virginia senator was called out for using this slur. With close ties to Virginia, the founders of Bored Ape Yacht Club would definitely be aware of this political disaster.
You too have gotten in trouble with words that you've uttered. Let me bring you back to August 11th. You were at a campaign stop, and a young man who was videotaping it for the web campaign was there also. Let's watch.
This fella over here with the yellow shirt, Makaka, or whatever his name is, he's with my opponent. And let's give a welcome to Makaka here. Welcome to America and the real world of Virginia.
And here's the young man, S.R. Siddharth. He's a resident of Virginia, an American citizen, straight A student at Fairfax High School, now goes to the...
But, I mean, so...
Yeah.
You know...
Yes. I do.
I love that.
Yeah, my dad got me a helmet just like that when I was younger. Okay, all right. I'll talk to you later, Pa.
All right, yo, bye.
Yo, bye.
Yo, bye-bye.
Okay. All right, so Dad's on it? Yeah. Yeah, he's been in on it the whole time, man. Implicated? Yeah, my dad got me a helmet like that, had like a spike on it for like a bicycle helmet. That's what it was. And that's it. And, you know the helmet? Yeah, I put nails on the top of it, and then I realized, like, man, maybe I shouldn't use this and ride around with a helmet on. Exactly. And so, yeah, let's get back to it. And, oh my God. It's just... Oh my fucking God, this is a video. This is a real video. Makes you bald? It doesn't.
Offensive. It's hurtful. It's totally untrue.
That's really personal to you, that criticism.
The idea that
I find it to be interesting that, like, she said that it's like, oh, it's, you know, we're not neo-Nazis. Like, nobody said that. They just said it was some racist imagery. Like, nobody ever, who is saying that, man? Ain't nobody saying that.
be racist, or even ironically racist, because you're ethnic is the saddest excuse I've ever heard. And this interview is bought by Guy Oseary. Here he is pictured with the founder of D3, and this woman looks oddly familiar. Guy Oseary is even referred to as the fifth ape, a reference to the fifth Beatle. When Ryder launched GordonGoner.com, Guy Oseary went off the deep end. Ryder rips...
Wait, what?
Described to me a 2-hour phone call consisting of Guy Oseary screaming at him to stop digging into the project. After Ryder explained the symbolism to Oseary, he replied with, "Who am I to judge what art is?" And remember that Rolling Stone interview I mentioned? Gordon Goner stated, "Are we the Beastie Boys of NFTs? Because right after our initial success, it felt like the Beastie Boys going on tour with Madonna. Everyone was like, who the fuck are these kids?" The Rolling Stone article then states, funnily enough, Madonna's longtime manager, Guy Oseary, signed on to rep the foursome about a month after Goner made this comment to Rolling Stone. It's just so ironic that Bored Ape Yacht Club would go on to partner with Madonna's manager, Guy Oseary. Here's the family tree of Bored Ape Yacht Club. Greg Solano and Wiley Arano are from Miami. They met later in life at a bar arguing about literature. Karem Adelaide and Zayshan Ali went to University of Maryland together. Greg Solano also attended University of Maryland, but would go on to get his MFA at University of Virginia. The P.O. Box of Yuga Labs is in Alexandria, Virginia. The CEO of Yuga Labs, Nicole Muniz, went to high school with Wiley. Mark Andreessen is the funding, Guy Oseary is the management and PR, and it's not a far stretch to say that Neil Strauss is their Rolling Stone media connection. He is also writing a book based on Bored Ape Yacht Club. Guy Oseary and Neil Strauss go back to 1998, when Guy Oseary was featured in the credits of Neil Strauss's biography on Marilyn Manson.
Free to make it seem like people are buying them. That's cute. I like that. That's smart. Yeah, it's a good idea.
The thing about that is that a lot of celebrities who are going into this, they're probably just stoked to get the ape, and they don't even realize a lot of them probably don't consult their legal and shit like that beforehand. But they're actually asking you to commit fraud on their behalf.
Oops. That's right. MoonPay has celebrities sign NDAs or non-disclosure agreement contracts revealing how they received the ape.
I just got my first NFT.
Oh, you did? What was it?
Through MoonPay.
Okay.
MoonPay, which is, I'm figuring, I did my homework.
Okay.
MoonPay, which is like PayPal, but for crypto.
In fact,
how the fuck can so many celebrities get hoodwinked by this shit? How is it possible? How are all, they even got DJ, is that Cal? No, they didn't get him too. Oh my God. No, I think that's the most likely thing. No, I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm not sure. But that would be what, if I had to bet on one thing or another, that's what I would bet on. Yuga Labs released a full letter response. Well, I bet they did. Absolutely. When you say the guy who made the video lost loads of money on NFTs and he's making a revenge, there is always the case that this person is actually compromised and all they want to do is they want to burn Bored Ape Yacht Club because they have a financial incentive to do so. It is always important to question your source, even more so whenever you agree with it than whenever you disagree. I think that you're very much right. Yeah, a guy that made the videos in chat. Well, great fucking video, man. I fucking love it, man. Phillion's in chat. I'm not getting sued. I made $0. I hate NFTs. So, yeah, there you go. So he's not making any money off of this, or at least he says he's not making any money off of this. Do an interview? All right. We're going to call Phillion, and we're going to have a little bit of a conversation about this situation. Here we go. Hey, what's going on, man?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep, I sure can. Guys, can you hear me? I'm doing great, man. I just got done watching your 1 hour video. How long did it take you to put all this together?
Oh, God. So I was first made aware of like the research in January when it launched.
Yeah.
I just saw it like circulating on Twitter. I started to dig more into it like end of March, and it took me about 2.5, 3 months to finally finish it.
Holy fucking shit. That is incredible. Were there parts of it that you didn't add into the video?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's always going to be like the decision to keep things in or take them out because some points can be perceived as a reach more than others. Mm-hmm. Others are just redundant. So it was really kind of a struggle towards the end to decide what the final draft was going to look like. But yeah.
What's been the response ever since you released the video? How do you feel about how the community has responded to it?
To be honest, I know this may sound like a little weird, but I know I'm a YouTuber, but I've never really had like this level of exposure just off the bat of a video. So I was a little anxious at first, but the overwhelming majority of people are really, one, supportive of just the sheer work that like went into that video, because it's not an easy feat to make something like that. Then obviously whenever you go against the grain or in any way, you're going to ruffle some feathers. So there's people in the crypto and NFT community that come up with a bunch of reasons as to why I would make a video like this,
like
or
what?
come up with that like I have an economic incentive for this. Meanwhile, like I have proof that the video is demonetized. There's a copyright claim on the video because of the Hitler meme at the end. I'm not connected to like Ryder Rips' project in any way, shape, or form, other than the fact that like I have one. But that's really it.
Are you connected to any other NFT projects?
No shot.
Okay, so yeah, no. How do you feel about NFTs in general?
I kind of hate them.
Why?
Just the culture. I mean, I've made videos on Gary V, Logan Paul. Like, I'm not sure if you're familiar with like my other work, but
I will be after this.